friends, welcome back. Today we are doing a bar. So here's what you need for today's class. You need a mat, you need a chair, countertop, the back of your couch, just something that you can use for light balance to hold on to, and an optional set of hand weights. Now these are going to be 1, 2, or 3 pound weights. And if you don't have weights, you can use something around the house like water bottles, something such as that. Now, if you're brand new, you don't have to use any weights at all. Your body weight is going to be just fine to still bring you the benefits of this bar class, all right? So go ahead, grab your items, bring them on over, and we are going to get ready to get started. Let's just start with a gentle warm-up to get some blood flow going, get your muscles warm and active, and then we are going to dive right into the burn, all right? So what I want you to do is take your feet nice and wide apart, plie down right into the center. Give me a big inhale, press through the heels, inhale up, and exhale, stretch out and down. Let's do that 2 more times. Big breath, inhaling up, exhale down. One more time, big inhale all the way up. Lift up through your spine, and as you exhale, stretch those arms out and down. Beautiful job. Big shoulder rolls up and back. Find your chest as it opens up, and then squeeze your shoulder blades in the back. That should feel nice as you take those rolls around. Let's take one more. Perfect. All right, let's reverse it. Let's go to the front. Give me 2 more. Nice job. All right, take your head over to one side. Let's roll it down to the center. Other side. And let's bring it back. Great. Big shoulder rolls, or arm circles, not shoulder rolls, not shoulder circles, arm circles, big circles all the way around. Don't go too fast with these. Let your body really open the chest as you take those arms behind you. Lengthen and stretch through your arms. A couple more here. Nice. Let's reverse it. Up and over. And again, full range of motion. One more. Perfect. All right, from here, we're going to take this down and lift up. Down and lift up. So as you squat down, I want you to think about lining your knees with the second toe on each foot, all right? So that helps you really open the knees to the side, opening up through those thighs and hips. We're gonna take 2 more here. 1 more. Beautiful. All right, turn your feet to the front. Let's hinge over to one side. We're gonna reach it and switch and switch. So we're flattening the back, elongating through the spine, and stretching through those arms as you get into your inner thigh. 2 more. 1 more here. Great. All right, bring those feet in. Let's take those feet just a little bit more than hip width apart. Open the legs at the hips so the toes are just slightly outward, all right? Squat it down, press through your heels to come up. And I want you to squeeze your bum, draw your bellies in. Think about those muscle groups that you're working and getting warm. Let's take 2 more here. Beautiful. Now let's add a little knee squeeze. Take it down, draw that knee up to the chest. Breathe through it. So we're not rushing these, and it's okay if you're going even slower than I am, so that you can really enjoy that stretch, that range of motion as that knee comes up. We're gonna take 1 more on each side. And release. All right, it's time to get started. So if you're using hand weights, go ahead and grab those now, and let's get moving. We're gonna start with the heels together. The rotation is taking place at your hip, all right? Nothing super awkward or you feel like you're standing really funny. Just a comfortable turned out position at the hip, all right? Zip those legs together. Squeeze everything in. Squeeze your bum. Pull your bellies in tight and lift up through the crown of the head, all right? So this is a position I want you to actively think about keeping everything engaged all the way through the movement. We're gonna take these weights here, soften and round the arms a little bit, lift them up about armpit height, all right? So we're not going up really high, just right here in front of the chest. We're gonna plie those knees again out in line with the second toe. What I want you to do is step it wide, take second position, bring it in. Notice the arms are just moving with those legs, bring it in. So take it out and plie, out and in, that's it. Breathe through. Take 4 more each direction. One more each side. Beautiful. Hold it here. Let's plie 8, 7, 6. Get those knees over the second toe. 4, 3, 2, step it to the right, open it up. 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2. Back to the center. 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2. To the other side. 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, back to the center. We're gonna go back to that first step we were going. So take it down and plie. Squat and down. Squat, plie. Really think about where those knees are tracking so they're not going forward. Core is in. You're breathing through it. Beautiful. Strong arms. We've got 4 more each direction. Hold it here. Let's plie 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2. Step it right, pulse it down. 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2. Step it in. 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2. Step aside. 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2. Step it in right here. Heels together, turnout position, core is in, elbows out, shoulders down. Press up to a releve and lower those heels. Push down through the heels. Lift it up and press it down. Nice. Lift it up and press it down. Lift it up. And we're gonna add the arms with it. So let's take it up, lift it up, and open and down. Lift up and open and close. Lift up. Arms open, heels down. One more time. Up and open. And now reverse your arms. Lift up through the heels. Arms up and down. Arms open, heels up. Arms up, heels down. Lift. Arms up, heels one more time. Up. Arms up and down. And now lift it up, hold it up here. Press those ankles forward. Hold it. 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, and release it down. Good job. Shake it out. Now we're going to grab your chair and keep one weight. Now for our next movement, we're gonna really focus in to one leg at a time, and I want you to think very, very carefully and intentionally on your form, okay, so that you really maximize this movement. Go ahead and take your chair on the inside here. We're gonna open those legs back up into that first position, so the rotation is at the thighs here in the hip socket. Core is in, so we have a comfortable turnout position. Your hand's just gonna rest lightly on that chair. Try not to lean into the chair or grip the chair with the death grip, all right? Just light touch for balance. If you're using a wall, it can be just right here, light touch, whatever works for you. And if you don't have anything, then hey, added balance work, right? So what we're gonna do is we're gonna take your outside arm with that weight and just take it overhead here. Core is in, hold it up nice and tall. I want your focus to really start in this outside leg. What we're gonna do is draw that leg up and out. Now in this position, the knee is out to the side. It's very common to let the hip push inward, but I want you to squeeze your backside and keep that hip lined under your shoulder right over that foot, all right? This outside leg, it's gonna be common to let that knee fold inward, but we're gonna fight hard and keep it turned out, squeezing through the inner thigh, squeezing through the outer hip, and holding that leg up as high as we can get. So we're not way down here. Pull it up to whatever is the highest height you can comfortably sustain that, okay? In this position, we're gonna come up. We're gonna take that heel forward, leading with the heel, and the knee is turned out, all right? So your heel is in line with your belly, your knee is out to the side. You're gonna lift it up for 2 counts, extend and point for 2 counts, bend it back into this, we call it front attitude if you ever did ballet, and then return to this side position here, all right? Are you ready? Deep breath in, 3, 2, 1, and here we go. Let's go up for 2, out for 2, in, and return. Good, just like that. Lift up, extend, in, and center. Again, let's go up and out and in, return. Again, let's lift it up, extend, take it in, and center. Again, lift up, extend, back in, and center. Again, let's lift up, extend, back in, and center. Again, let's lift up, extend, back in, center. One more here. Let's lift up, extend, back in, and center. Now we're gonna go single counts. Lift up, push, in, center. 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 4 more. Up, push, in, and center. Lift up, extend straight, in, center. 2 more. Up, push, in, center. Lift up, push, in, center. Press up into releve. Hold it here. Hold it. 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Nice job. All right, take that chair, bring it around, and I have a tall chair. I'm gonna do mine towards me. You're gonna find the height. Now with this, you can either place your hands with the arms straight, or you can come over onto the forearms. You decide what feels best for you. Option here is to take that weight right behind the nook of the knee and curl that leg up, all right? So we're still putting that work into the same leg you were just working. Your standing leg is going to bend and soften at the knee. The main thing is you don't want it locked out. You want to keep it soft. Bend your body over at the hip, nice long flat back. Double check that you're not sagging through the shoulders, through the upper back. Keep it lifted and long, core is pulling in, and your head and neck are in a neutral position. Let's take that working leg, drive it all the way up to the ceiling, and now let's double check what's happening in that working hip. Do you notice if your hip is opening to the side? If it is, fold it back parallel to the ground. We're gonna take that leg up, squeeze through your backside as high as you can get it, and return it halfway down. Up, 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 halfway down. Really squeeze. Up, halfway down. Up, halfway down. 8 more. It's 8, halfway. 7, halfway. 6, halfway. 5, halfway. 4, halfway. 3, halfway. 2, halfway. 1, now let's pulse it up and lift, lift, lift. Left belly's in, standing knees soft, hip is parallel to the ground. Go 8, 7, 6, 5, 4 more. 3, 2, 1. Bring that knee in, grab that weight, and let's just step those feet away from the chair. Press your hips up and back. Give a little release here. You can shake the hips side to side, bend those knees. Nice job. Bend the knees, and let's roll it up. All right, flip around to the other side, chair on the other leg. So do everything we just did on that first leg on the opposite side, all right? So let's start with those heels together, rotation at the hip socket. Squeeze your core, draw those thighs up and in, everything squeezing and activated, all right? Outside arm, optional weight overhead, and we're gonna draw that outside leg up and out, keeping that knee out to the side. Double check that your hip isn't leaning in to one direction or over to the other direction. Keep your hip right under your shoulder, right over that foot. Squeeze, squeeze, lift, lift. And here we go in 4, 3, 2. Let's take that heel forward. Lift up for 2 and out for 2. In for 2, return to the center. Good, lift up for 2 and out for 2. And in for 2, return, center. Lift it up, squeeze, extend and squeeze. Back and center. Beautiful. Lift up, extend, attitude, and back to the center. 4 more. Lift up, extend, bring it in, and center. 3 more. Let's lift up for 2 and out for 2 and in for 2 and center. 3 more. Lift up for 2 and out for 2 and in for 2 and center. 2 more. Let's lift up, squeeze, extend and hold, heel in and center. Again, let's lift up for 2, extend and hold, bring it in, and single counts. Here we go. Lift up, extend, bring it in, return. Lift up, extend, bring it in, return. Lift up, extend, bring it in, return. Lift up, extend, bring it in. You've got 4 more right here. Lift up, extend, bring it in, return. Lift up, extend, bring it in, return. 2 more. Lift up, extend, bring it in, return. 1 more. Lift up, extend, bring it in, return, and from here, oh no, go up into releve. Hold it up. I almost forgot. Lift it up, squeeze, squeeze. Hold 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, and release it down. Nice job. Let's spin around so you are at your chair, ready for that glute work. And again, if you have a short chair, you might like to be at the back of the chair on the high side. I have a tall chair, so I'm gonna go over to the shorter side. Option is to place that weight in the nook of the knee. You don't have to do it. You'll still work without it, so you choose what works for you. All right, so we're still working on the leg you were just moving. Bend your standing knee, hinge over at the hip. Nice flat back. Core is in, and let's double check what's happening in that hip. As you lift that leg up, be sure you're not turning your hip to the side. Let's keep it squared down to the mat, all right? Draw that foot up nice and high, squeeze through your glutes, squeeze through that hamstring, find that activation. Go ahead and soften your standing leg a little bit more. Core in, back is long, head and neck are in neutral position with your spine. Let's go up, halfway down, up, halfway down, up, halfway down, up, halfway down, squeeze, squeeze, halfway down, squeeze, halfway down, up, halfway down. 8 more, go 8, and 7, and 6, and 5, 4, really put your mind into the muscles you're working. 2, 1, now let's pulse it up. Let's lift, 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 lift. Squeeze it up, squeeze, squeeze, squeeze. 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, and lower that leg, grab that weight, walk your feet back, and let's walk those heels and hips out. Nice job. All right, bend your knees, roll it up. All right, move that chair out of the way and grab both weights. Let's go ahead and take those feet into a wide position, just like you started with. Nice wide stance, legs are turning out at those hips, and go ahead and plie down again. We're gonna get more activation through those inner thighs. Track your knees over the second toe. That means your knees are not gonna fall forward. You're gonna keep it rotated at the hip, keeping those knees out, and just kind of think about trying to press those knees back so they're staying on the second toe line rather than at the big toe or forward, okay? All right, we're gonna hit into some arm work as we stay activated in our legs. Go ahead and tighten your bellies in. Try to lift up nice and tall through the spine. Double check periodically that you're not starting to hinge over at the hips or round the shoulders. When you do that, that's just your body's way of saying it's tired and it's trying to cut corners on you. Nothing good comes from cutting corners, right? So we're not gonna do it. We're gonna stay up nice and high. Take those elbows in. I want you to push the arms up nice and high so that they come up about armpit shoulder height, all right? You don't need to go any higher than that. Hold it here, and you start to find that activation through the bicep. It's this area right here. Let's just hold this here. Hold 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, and pull it in. Push up and in. Push up and in. Push up and in. Push up and in. Again, 4 more. 3, 2. Hold it here. Now give me a little pulse forward. Push, 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 push. Let's go. 8 more. 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2. Good. Give me a curl. Let's curl it in and open, and curl and open, curl and open, curl and open. Squeeze it, squeeze, squeeze. Now we're gonna alternate a push. Let's go up, curl, in and down. go up, curl, in, let's go up, curl, release, and pull it in. One more, up, curl, release, now push out and in, push out and pull, push out and pull, push out and pull. Good. We're going to start working this to the corners. Take it out to those corners. 3, 2, 1. Now take it to the sides. Push out. 3, 2. Hold it right here. Let's push it out and push and push and push. So while we're pushing these arms, think about what's going on with your legs. Are your knees still tracking over the second toe? If not, go ahead and correct it. Are you staying down in those hips? And you're standing tall, right? I knew you were. 8 more, go 8, 7, 6, 5, 4 more, 3, 2, let's curl it up. Let's curl in and out. Curl in and out. In and out. Squeeze. Give me 4 more. This is 4 and 3. I want you to really put your mind into that bicep. Make it have added tension. All right, let's push out, curl, out and in. Out, curl, out and in. Beautiful. Out, curl, out and in. Out, curl, out and in. 4 more here. Curl, out and in. 3, curl, out and in. 2, curl, out and in. Now what we're gonna do is combine the front and back push. Well, let's go up and in, inside and forward. Up and side. Up and side. One more time. Up, inside. Now pulse it forward. Let's go 4, 3, 2. Now take it side. Let's go 4, 3, 2. Take it forward. Almost there. 4, 3, 2. And side. 4, 3, 2, 1. Bring those weights in. Elbows out. Pulse it down. 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, and bring it up. Walk those feet in. All right, we're gonna focus on just the arms for a second. Let your lower body have a chance to breathe. So here's what I want you to do. We're gonna take the feet in a parallel stance. That just means your toes are straight ahead of you, all right? Bend your knees, hinge over at the hip, push your booty back, and keep your spine strong and long, all right? No droopy shoulders here. Open that chest up. Now we're gonna lift the hands up right behind you. Palms are facing up to the ceiling. Squeeze your bellies in and lengthen out through the crown of your head. Squeeze those hands up to the ceiling and you find that tension build in the tricep. That's the muscle at the back upper area of your arm here. Squeeze and feel it. Beautiful. Now let's keep that tension even when we let these arms lower down halfway. Lower them halfway so you still feel the tension. Push it up, halfway down. Up, halfway down. Up, halfway down. Up, halfway down. Squeeze. 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 Now pulse it up. Let's go up. Lift, lift, lift. Lift, squeeze, squeeze, squeeze. 8 more. 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2. Hold it up right here. Hold 3, 2, 1. Take it halfway down. Lift up. Hold 3, 2, 1. Take it halfway down. Lift up. Hold 3, 2, 1. Take it halfway down. Lift up. Hold 3, 2, 1. Now pulse it up again. Go 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2. Widen those arms out away from the body, going towards the corners. So they're still palms facing to the ceiling, but we've widened the space. So now they're going out to the sides here. You got it? Keep it going. Lift up, 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 up. Go 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2. Now hold it up. Hold 3, 2, 1. Halfway down. Lift up. Hold 3, 2, 1. Halfway down. Lift up and hold and halfway. One more up. Hold, hold, and let's go up and to the back. Out wide to the back. Out wide to the back. Out wide to the back. 4 more. 3, 2, 1, and release those arms. Shake out. Grab you a sip of water and then grab your chair again. Okay, so here's where we're gonna go back to your chair, one weight. All right, let's go ahead and step back into that position you kind of started this whole thing off with. So you've got the heels together, legs rotated, open at the hips in a turned out position. Take that outside arm with the weight, if you're using a weight, and take it overhead. We're gonna do a very similar movement to what we started with, except for now we're gonna go in reverse. So I want you to go ahead and draw that knee up and out to the side. Make sure your hip is right under the shoulder and over the foot. You're not hinging it over to one side or the other. Squeeze the bum on your standing leg really tight, and let's watch that knee doesn't get tired and start folding forward, okay? Keep it rotated out. Now what we're gonna do is take your pinky toe, lift your pinky toe up behind you and keep your knee out to the side. It's very easy for your knee to fall down to the floor, but that's not the position we're working in. We're rotating it out. Think about how a dog goes to the bathroom on a fire hydrant. That's where we're headed, all right? Now your standing leg stays soft. You don't want to lock it out. You're going to lift that knee up and out to the side. From here, you're going to extend that leg out, turned out position, so your knees a little more to the side of the room rather than straight down to the floor, all right? So you have that rotation in the hip. Squeeze, squeeze through your backside, stretch that leg nice and long. Then we're gonna return into the back attitude. That knee is lifted up and out, right? And stand back up tall, hips underneath you and leg turned out at the hip. You ready? 3, 2, 1. 2 counts. Here we go. Lift up, extend, attitude, and in. Lift up, extend, attitude, and in. Do it again. Lift up, extend, attitude, and in. Lift up, extend, attitude, and single count. Let's lift up, extend, attitude, and in. 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 4 more. Lift up, extend, attitude, and in. Lift up, press, in, and back. Lift up, squeeze, bring it in and down. Attitude, arabesque. Attitude, hold it here. Push up into releve. Hold it. 8, 7, 6, 5. 4 more. 3, 2, and 1. Release. Switch it around to the other side. Okay, facing the other direction, let's start back again in that turned out position. Heels together, rotating those legs open at the hips. Squeeze your bum, pull your bellies in nice and tight. Lengthen up through the spine and up through the crown of the head, all right? Take that outside arm overhead. Let's bend that knee up and make sure your hip stays right under the shoulder over the foot. Outside knee, double check it doesn't get tired and start folding in. We're really work hard to keep it turned out, all right? 2 counts, going back into that attitude. Extend into your arabesque, squeeze your bum, keep that leg rotated. back to your attitude and return center with that knee out to the side. In 3, 2, 1, here we go. Let's lift it up. Extend and squeeze. Lift and in. Good job. Lift it up. Knee out to the side. Extend. Knee out to the side and in. Good. Let's go up. Extend. Bring it in and down. One more. Lift it up. Extend. Bring it in. Knee out to the side and single counts. Let's lift it. Attitude, arabesque, attitude, and down. Attitude, arabesque, attitude, and down. Lift knee up, extend, knee up, and down. Knee up, extend, knee up, and down. Knee up, extend, knee up, and down. Lift, stretch, lift, and down. 2 more. Lift, stretch, lift, down, squeeze, lengthen, squeeze, down, press up into releve, all the way up under the ball of that foot. Heel up nice and high, hold it. 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, and release. Now we're going to get a little extra shoulder work, but remember we want to keep the whole body engaged. So go ahead and open the legs into that first position with turning out and opening at the hips, all right? Zip your heels all the way up those legs, up to the belly button. Everything's engaged, squeezing and lifting, all right? Shoulders relaxed, lengthen through the crown of your head. Well, we're going to take these weights with the palms towards your body. They're going to go right in front of the thighs here. We're going to lead up with the elbows. Elbows coming up nice and high. Weights stopping right around the armpits. Squeeze through your shoulders. Squeeze, squeeze, squeeze. Find that tension. Beautiful. Now take it right back down. Let's go up, squeeze, lower, and down. Up, squeeze, lower. Now add a releve if you'd like. Up, squeeze, press those heels back down. Lift up, squeeze. We've got 4 more slow. Lift up, squeeze, press through the heels. Elbows up and control it down. Up and down. You got 1 more like this. Up and down. Now I want you to take those arms up, halfway down. Up, halfway down. Make sure the elbows are high. Your weights are going just right around the armpit shoulder area. And down. Squeeze and down. Squeeze and down. Keep the lower body engaged. Let's go. 8 and 7 and 6 and 5. Squeeze halfway down. Squeeze halfway down. 2 more. Up, up, and from here, take those elbows in line with the shoulders, weights right over the elbows here. So you've got just a nice 90-degree angle at the elbow, 90-degree angle at your shoulder. Press your elbows back. Squeeze through your upper back. Bring it center. Up and squeeze. So if you turn to the side, you're pressing the elbows back. Squeeze, 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 squeeze. Give me 1 more like this. Good. Now pulse it back 8 times. Go. 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2. Fold those forearms together. Fold them in and open. Pulse back. Fold them in and open. Squeeze back. Fold them in and open. Squeeze back. Fold them in and pulse it back. 8 more right here. Go back. 7, 6, 5, 4 more. 3, 2, 1, and sit your weights down. Go ahead and set up on the mat. All right, come all the way on down to the mat, on to your hands and knees, And we're gonna finish up with a little bit of core work. You're gonna still be working other parts of the body as well. What I want you to do is come on down to the forearms. So I'm gonna show you a modification first. If you're new to exercise or you're just not wanting to go into that full plank here, you can put those knees down and let those feet tuck underneath, all right? You're gonna keep those elbows right under the shoulders. Now the movement that we're gonna be doing is gonna go hand, hand, elbow, elbow. When you're doing this movement, you're really focusing on keeping your core engaged and squeezing and stabilizing through the entire torso and hip region. If you want to do this in a full plank position, it's the same motion. We're going to do 4 leading with the right hand and then 4 leading with the left. Are you ready? 4, 3, 2, here we go. Right hand, go up, up, forearm and down. Hand, hand, elbow, elbow, up, up, down, down. One more, up, up, down. Now reverse it, up, up, down, down, up, up, down, down, up, up, down, down, up, up, down. Hold it here, forearms underneath you, cores in. Now we're gonna walk those knees. Tap, 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 bend, bend, tap, tap. 8, 7, 6, 5, 4 more, 3, 2, 1, and toes together, knees apart. Sit it back in child's pose. Take a deep breath in, exhale, release it. One more time. All right, nice job. So here's what I want you to do next. Come on over to your side. You're almost there, all right? We're gonna place your elbow right under the shoulder and let that hand fold forward to the front of your mat. Go ahead and bend the bottom leg and extend the outside, top leg out, far away from you. Reach that top arm up and engage your core. I want you to press your hip up off the ground. Lift it up as high as you can get it. Make sure your shoulder is right over the elbow. We don't want that elbow way out here, all right? We want to keep it underneath us. Lift, 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 and squeeze. Take that top leg, extend and lengthen it nice and long. Now, if you feel good here and you want to make it a little more challenging, you can place that top foot on the ground and extend that bottom leg out behind the top leg. Let's hold it here. Keep pressing up, holding it. 8, 7, 6, 5, 4 more, 3, 2, and ease it down. Flip it around to the other side. Elbow right underneath that shoulder. Bend the bottom leg, extend that top leg out. Reach that arm up overhead. And now let's press through. Hip lifting up, getting into your waistline. Extend that top leg nice and long. Drive that hip up as high as it can go. Breathing through it, core is tightened. And if you feel good here, you can take that bottom leg, extend it straight, and continue to press the hips up as high as you can get it. Let's hold it here, breathing through it. 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, and ease it down. Nice job. All right, go ahead and let's sit with the soles of your feet together. Let those knees just open up nice and wide. And deep breath in, lengthen up through the spine. And I just want you to hinge forward at the hip. Now keep in mind, I'm not trying to get my chest down to my toes. I'm just pushing my chest forward. I'm letting those hips open up. So if you start to find where that tension is building up in the outer glute area, the inner thighs, that's where you use your exhale. That's where you breathe through it. And allow your breath to soften and relax the muscles and let them really just enjoy this stretch. Let's take one more deep breath here. Nice job. All right, go ahead and bring it up. Let's sit into a straddle. Now this is going to be a comfortable straddle. It doesn't have to be the splits, and you can even grab a pillow or a block to sit onto if that makes it more comfortable for you. And we're going to have those knees and toes upward. Both sit bones are on the floor, all right? So if you find that you're kind of lifting one hip up off the ground, you'll notice that little tailbone area down there on each cheek, one might be lifting up. So keep them balanced and sitting center. Take a deep breath up. Exhale, and just walk your hands forward, leaning at the hip, back, tall and straight, all right? Make sure we're not rounding the shoulders. We're not trying to get down to the floor here. We're trying to go forward. And as soon as you find that tension in those inner thighs, keep the knees turned up to the ceiling. Deep breathe, inhaling through the nose. And soften that exhale. Perfect. Let's do that again. Deep inhale through the nose. Soften through your thighs. Exhale, let your body go a teeny bit deeper in that stretch. Still straight. Deep inhale. Soften in your thighs. Let it go a little bit deeper. Exhale. Beautiful job. Go ahead and bring it up. Let's swing your legs around in a pike position. So we just have those legs out straight. Go ahead and pull your toes back towards your knees. Lift up nice and tall through the spine. Let's take those arms out, and with a straight back, just hinge forward. Don't even have to go very far to feel it. Start to find that stretch going underneath those legs. Reach it through. Good job. Let's take it one more time. Big inhale. Soften the legs, soften that tension underneath those legs through those muscles. Extend at the hips, reaching forward a bit more. And inhale up. Exhale down. Nice job. All right, crisscross. Interlace those hands here. Reach them forward. Round your back. Pull the belly in and open up through the shoulder blades. Inhale up. Exhale, elbows coming down, shoulders pressing down and back, open the chest. And place your hands on your thighs. Let's take your head over to one side. Down to the center. And to the other side. Back to the center. Return it around. And come on up. All right, guys, you did an awesome job. I hope you're super proud of yourself today for getting through your bar class. You did great. You showed up. You put the work in. Go have some water. Make sure you're breathing deep. Stay mobile and active throughout the rest of the day. Mwah! Have a great day, guys. Hey friends, I hope you enjoyed today's workout. Help me out by hitting that subscribe button and giving me a thumbs up. More workouts are coming your way.